Oh. Interesting. This part might be split up. It might not. We'll see how long it takes. It probably will. But I'm not ending it right now. Alright. Alright. We're fine with other people this time.
狩りを済ませると決めたのだ。いかに遠の甲が届かぬことはない。輝く星もやがて消える。
Oh boy. Yeah. Saw that coming. Oh good, both of you are dead. We didn't even, maybe barely even scratched it. Good lord. Well, the ninja's dead. Ninjas can't take a tank buster. Yeah, there it goes.
この狩りを済ませると決めたのだ。いかに遠の甲が届かぬことはない。輝く星もやがて消える。
So one goes fast, one goes super slow. Okay. Yeesh. I really wish what made it got dash of some sort. Time displacement? Ugh. God damn, it covers almost the entire fucking field. Oh boy. Oh god, there's two fucking moons. Oh boy. Christ, this child's nuts. I don't even want to think what the fuck the stream is like. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Nope. Still taking vulnerable sacks. Yeah, there it is. I waste my lethargy too. What's she doing? I'm gonna wait until this is gone. Thank you very much. Fuck, dude. We only have our half health. Fuck me. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, good, but this is a fucking transition. I doubt it's gonna checkpoint. What the fuck is this? Fuck. Good lord. Alright. Drop a load of planets on us, boy. Why don't you? This and then done this. Thank God for vulnerability. Seconds till oblivion is sealed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will be dead. If it wasn't for that tank LB. Alright, what other planets are gonna fling on us? Whoa! Active time maneuver?
つなげ。
Haha! Fuck you! Power of light!
絶望に沈もうと。
立ち上がる力を。
俺たちは知っている。その思いを。
Fuck off, asshole.
旅の道のりを。
だから超えていけ。希望を継ぐために。私が得た答えじゃない。私が見たのは絶望だけ。
Oh yeah. I saw the video way too late. Can't see because of the shit. Fuck you. Oh. Well. Oh, fuck. Why did we jump off his back for?
どこまで飛んでも暗くて辛くて
寂しいの。ヘルメスが望んでいたような優しい答えを見つけられなかった。こんにちは。私が出会える最後のあなた。私はあなたの音を聞き、思いを感じ、考えを知りたいのです。どうか仲良く。聞こえるわ。あなたの心が長い旅の記憶がたくさんの、こんなにたくさんの人がいて溢れるくらい思いがあったのね。たった一つの答えなんて本当になかったんだわ。命の意味も生きる理由も、いろんな形の喜びを拾い集めては失って、また見つけながら生きていく。死があなたの優しい隣人になる、その時まで。私が飛ばなくたって、ヘルメスの探してたものはあの星に、あなたの世界にあったのね。
Wasn't always the we recreated it together.
花畑のようね。少しずつ色を混ぜながら広がって、その言葉までたどり着けてよかった。私の旅に素敵な終点をありがとう。だからこそ消える前に始めなくちゃ。私たちが奪ったものはもう決して戻らない。そのことを許してとは言わない。ただ一度だけ歌わせてほしいの。今度は自分自身の心を、私が見つけた喜びを。例えば星のない暗い海に差す光がこんなに綺麗だってこと。生きるものをなくした星に、悲しみに荒れた大地に、いつかまた命が巡って芽吹くよう、雨として降り注ぎ、風として舞い上がる希望の歌を。
She's got her color back.
命が満ちたらヘルメスにも見てもらえるといいな。難しいのは分かってるけど、デュナミスはいつだって思いを叶えようとしてる。奇跡だって時々は起きるかもしれないよね。じゃあ最後にあなたの大切な仲間のいる船まで道をつなげるね。あなたは私に続いて帰りたいって強く願いながら踏み出して、その思いが必ずみんなのところへ導いてくれるから。
戻るのか、お前を英雄たらしめる世界に。ならばここで聞け。ただのお前としてな。あのアラミ語での決戦で俺は何に歓喜したのかと考えていた。お前が比類なき強敵であったこと、最後の一息すら絞り出すような戦いができたこと、すなわち己が命を燃やすことだ。それが俺の喜びであり、同時に俺からお前に渡しうる唯一の楽しみだろう。故にこそ俺は今一度お前に再戦を申し入れる。応じぬのであればそのまま仲間のもとへ帰るがいい。何せ人は命を尊ぶ。それを危険にさらすこと、むやみに費やすことは望んでするなというのが道理らしい。あるいは英雄たるお前も人命を守らんという一心でこんな果てへと至ったのやもしれぬ。だがここに外からお前を定めるものは何もない。思い出せ。武器を手にし技を得得した時の高揚を、新たな脅威、未だ踏破せぬ頂を目にした時の欲を、命を費やさねば得られぬ喜びがあったはずだ。なあ、冒険者よ。
That I can't deny.
では勝負といくか。俺とお前の命で天津星その全てを焦がそうぞ。
Alright. Time to take out Zeus once and for all. Alright. Was wondering what's gonna happen with Xenos at the end of all this. Burns brighter. Oh, jeez.
これをまともに食らおうとは手抜きか?
I didn't realize there was a knockback. Oh, come on. This guy's got it all. Jesus Christ. Not this time. One of these bullshit things, huh? Damn! Unlimited.
無様だな。戦い前の威勢はどうした?
I get it. I have 6 chances of. It's kind of like with the trial. I get it. Nope. Fuck off. Diamond dust. This guy's got every primal special ability. Nope. Exit flare.
熱い。そうだ、これが戦いだ。お前もまだいけような。俺はここからもっと燃やそうぞ。
Good. There's a phase 2 of this fight.
仕留める。
Jeez.
どうした？この程度でくたばるのか？そうだ、果てるにはまだ早かろう友よ。
Ethereal Ray. Oh. No. Bug off.
仕留める。見切れるか。
the pizza AoE. Ew. Oh, I was gonna get hit by that. Damn, how much energy you have left in you, buddy? Oh, damn.
血の一滴も余さずこの刹那に食らいつこうぞ。
It's just like the benchmark. Oh, we're going to a fist fight now. All right, that was something.
俺はまた負けたのか。悔しいものだな。 俺はついぞ周りが執着しているものの価値がわからなかった。世の中はどれも泥のような退屈で醜くくだらないものだ。だが時折こうして日が楽しみがもたらされる。まったく憎いものよ。お前はどうだった？この世界に産み落とされ名を与えられ生きてきて。
Oh, it's the first. Limsa.
歩いてきて何を思った？存分に楽しかったか
？There's the first. Is he finally dead? Oh. Hey, look. Ah! Activated. Away we go. But I wanted his scythe! Damn it. What the fuck is he dead at?
Oi. 聞こえるか？すぐよ。くれ。頼む。
レオ、
どうか。
I guess we took more beating than I thought we would.
手を開けてよ。あんな別れ方絶対許さないんだから。起きなさいよ。
君、目が覚めたのかい？ああ、よかった。本当によかった。
Is everyone alright?
何言ってるんだよ。あんたが一番無事じゃ。約束、あんたがいなくちゃ守れないだろ。
よう、また大活躍だったな、相棒。
どうにかなったからよかったものの、一人で戦おうなんて無茶。二度とよしてちょうだい。こちらの心臓が持たないわ。
まったくだ。急に飛ばされた俺たちの身にもなってみろ。お前が戻らなかったら後悔どころの話じゃなかったぞ。
手当てはできていると思うのですが、痛みはいかがですか？よかった。ですが、ひどい怪我でしたから、しばし安静に。
よくない。全然ちっとも一つも良くない。ここにメーティオンが来て、あなたが帰ってくるはずだって。なのに全然帰ってこないし、やっと転移してきたと思ったら意味わかんないくらいボロボロだし。バカ、本当に心配したんだから。
皆さんがご無事で何よりですわ。私たちも引き続き安全運転で参ります。どうぞ最後までごゆっくりお過ごしください。それからご質問いただいていた件ですが、そろそろ通信が届く圏内かと。
お、そいつは朗報だ。早速各国に連絡してやろう。凱旋の準備しておけよ。
君が気を失っている間にラグナロクはウルティマトゥーレを出てね。もう立てるかい？よければ外を見てほしいんだ。帰ってきたのさ、私たちの星へ。 違いない。ラグナロクだ。戻ってきたぞ。
よかった。
本当にね。
よっしゃー、おかえり。
よし。
皆さん、おかえりなさい。
Oh. There's Emet-Selk, Heidel, the Vana, Hermes, and Hyphodeus. The Warrior of Light, Cecil-Rai. Oh, that's nice. They actually put your character in the credits. That's actually a nice touch. Look at that. The character art. That's very, very nice.
Shin愛なるお父様、お母様へ。これはきっと石の家でしたためる最後の手紙になるでしょう。
Where's he going? I mean, we all know there's some people's journeys come to an end.
暁としての日々を思い返しています。
Julia.
ここに初めてやってきた時のこと、そして週末に立ち向かった時のことも。私たちは遥か遠い天の果てで戦いを繰り広げましたが、 あの絶望の海は誰かの胸の内にあったのかもしれない。ふとそんな風に思ったのです。事実、私もこれまで幾度となく打ちひしがれ、悲しみに暮れ、くじけかけました。けれど振り返れば確かに笑っていた日があったのです。たったそれだけの事実があの希望の花と同じく確かに咲き誇っています。だからこそ私は出会った人と、またこれから出会う人と笑い合いたい。新たな花を咲かすように、あるいは暗闇に希望の灯火を灯すように。
We all know several scions are gonna say goodbye. We just don't know who.
そう願いながら間もなく石の家を建ちます。
Oh, we're all leaving.
先日皆で話し合った通り、暁の決命は解散するのです。
こちらにいらしたんですね。
Okay, so I thought
皆さん、エントランスホールの方にもう集まってらっしゃいます。
おっと、すぐに行くよ。
I thought some were leaving, not all of us were leaving the Science of Seventh Dawn. But I guess it makes sense. You know, the primals are done.
とはいえ、それは表向きの話。
Oh. That's what the story will be, huh? So they're not actually disbanding. So what are we now?
遅くなってすまない。
こんな時に何してたのよ。
ちょっと手紙をね。
こうして顔を合わせる機会もしばらくなくなりそうだな。
暁は週末の収束をもって解散。以後はグランドカンパニーエオルゼアをはじめ国際組織が中心となって諸問題の解決にあたる。対外的にはそういう風になっているのだもの。これまで通りに集まっていたら台無しだわ。
されどその実態は原点への回帰。ミンフィリアが立ち上げた当初の秘密結社という形に戻って私たちの活動は続くのです。
そうだね。当面はそれぞれで世界を見回りながら取り組むべき問題を探していくことになるが、いずれまた大きな困難に挑むこともあるだろう。今よりもっと成長した私たち皆でね。
待ち遠しいような、そういう事態は起きない方がいいような。複雑ね。
まあ集まるだなんだと大ごとにせずとも力が必要になったら呼べ。どのみち槍を錆びさせるつもりはないからな。
言ったな。なら暁のリンクパールは捨てずにしっかり持ってろよ。
タタルはここに残るんだっけ？はいです。秘密結社といえど拠点は必要ですし、そうなると誰かが建物の手入れをしないと。ということで、石の家は表向き新進気鋭の職人タタルの工房となります。より一層がっぽり稼いで丸儲けです。
She's got ambition.
知らないうちにお店か何かにされてそうね。
俺楽しみにしてるよ。みんなと次に会える日をさ。
皆さん出発のお支度を。しばしのお別れになる方もいらっしゃるでしょうから、今のうちにしっかり挨拶をしておくです。
Oh, not done yet. Jeez. Alright. Cessa, seeding your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Where are you going, anyway? Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the lands surrounding the bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, and Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Sharlayan too may have come under a threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alpha Node. They were among the worst affected and still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though, that I'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even those would still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activate the teleporter without warning. Should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out here there somewhere, trying my very best. Think you can keep up with me? I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alize Levelier. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, next time you meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. What, Urianger? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to the moon? Cecil has thou spoke with our comrades. Though this party be not for forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion of her sorrow, akin to Pixie's path, and navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loperids embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loperids hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all the things born of the star. Then 'tis Vanad's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish the most keenly for the long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in knowledge in which as they see fit. I call it friendship. Yeah. I did not wish to presume. I would be honored if they consider me a friend, for 'tis certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the signs of seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine retinence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus instead do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss of the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, I shall answer thy summons. You didn't tell me where you were going! He's probably going to the moon. Anchor, what are you gonna do? I know you said you wanted to go on an adventure. Ah, champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounds more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for that matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed how swiftly you recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Meteoin defeated, her song of oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered for the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have lost, but you held fast. Now Arena is a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. And for a lesser gift, however, next time we see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. Huh! With a purpose in our roaming, after all. That's right, they were planning on traveling and roaming around, didn't they? Keeping an eye on things in the absence of the scions in the world stage. There will never be an end to the little problems that go unattended by nations. That we will do our best to help out where and when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell I'm faring well and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but even when I think of home, 'tis the rising stone which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return from when our work was done? On the day the Scions came together, I hoped from Ophelia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Cecil. I have a question for you, and imagine Ophelia yourself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Yeah. There's never been a dull moment, that's for sure. That's the best decision I've ever made. I can honestly say the same. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know what to ask. I'll come running and you'll likely get a certain funny talking fortune teller into the bargain. Alright, Estinian, what are you gonna do? Go on more roaming adventures? The 1,000-yard stare. If you have something to say, then out with it. Just worry how you'll earn your keep. Just wondering how I'll earn my keep now. Let's go for you. You talk as if the scientist's solution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you so concerned for me anyway? In any case, I do not want for options. I even have some more worse than others. No sooner did Imric hear about my disbandment than he offered me a position as guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Oh. Who are you working for? Some days ago, a Hanash envoy arrived with a word from Vitra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like it's not. In Thavnair, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the Fontaines abated when you defeated Meteoin. Though it was too late for those who already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Shalayan, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Reacher and the Forum, such souls may remain in Shalayan if they wish, to work and study. Vritra was always a trump in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in the name as well, one who has complete confidence in his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but it is clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vritra's kin sought release from conflict, so weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they sprinted to oblivion. But Midgard Somer didn't give up, and hope he'd made the journey to distant Aetheris with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to embroiled in being born in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lands, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might have never learned had I not joined you. Should you ever need me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Well, gee, thanks. Alright, Shola, what about you? That's not you. Not you, Clemis. Now you know who you are. Oh, you're saying your farewells, our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey at any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment to a quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I've been meaning to ask you. Something has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. And rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for water consumption. When needed, I pen reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or a tablet. Truth is given in the shape of interpretation. When we seek to capture with our words, it is invariably molded into a fit narrative, no matter how well intentioned the rendering. An event described as sad, a summation which fails to express the even emotional complexity, yet the word in the pages is what endures. A pale shadow of reality. Okay, you're getting in depth here. Throughout the history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe in many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other, until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting a fine wine with water. Yet, even with the potential corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences alone we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Let them be read and remembered, why not? Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ea and the ancients and so many other wonders. But I'm no scribe. It'll be less a polished word and more reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better having sought your opinion. To our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. How will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads? After all, a safe method of travel to the furthest yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. Well, that's certainly true, considering you can't see. Graha, what about you? What are you gonna do? Oh, Cecil, might you have a moment to talk? The son stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. After speaking with the Cryal, I've decided I'll be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Aldessian. Ooh. Not only am I indebted to Master Gala for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would never have set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would have never met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. We'd all be dead, probably, from the black... whatever the fucking thing was called, the black weapon. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. If I run out of benefit, new mysteries often find their way to the doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike we've ever experienced, we've experienced before. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friends, stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Do you recall the realm of the Omicrons when I asked you if you thought I might someday be mentioned in your epic? Well, it is true that to earn a place at your side will be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing will give me greater joy than stand with you in the here and now. It need be some grand endeavor, there need to be promised. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you'll do the same for me. As long as you don't overexert yourself. In the words of Lina. I know. I can all but hear Lina and Beck Lugs. The voice each time you remind me. As much as we have already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we'll even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they look to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that would never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find a new purpose, a new dream. And for if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, I do not hesitate to send word, and should a commission of interest come my way, you'll be the first to know. Alright, so you're going back to Charlayan. You're gonna go to Razenhan. Thancred and fucking Oriandra are gonna go off to who fuck knows where. Alizé and Alphino are going to Garlemald. What are you gonna do, Kryl? Oh yeah, you're going back to Charlayan. Oh, Cecil, how you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. Hey, if it wasn't for him, you know, we wouldn't have been able to defeat her. When we came to you in Charlayan, he was truly torn. As ever, there's only one thing in his mind. Forced to make a decision, a reason that he would not be deterred of seeking you out. He might at least aid us in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. I won't lie, that was it for me. I mean, that's true. We were like right there on the edge of death. I won't lie, I thought that was it for me. So did everyone. I'm so sorry, Cecila. Time and time again I've been made to feel wholly inadequate. I wasn't much of a use in battle, nor could I face the form without my nerves getting better of me. It always failed to yield the others. I must and will do better. I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldessian. Through our work, Charlayan will be strengthened in its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats might arise in the future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help of Raha and Ojika and our other remaining members. Together we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel allure for the task itself. Why not? We're adventurers. Marvelous! If something adventurous arises, I shan't hesitate to reach you out. Till that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. And finally, Alphino. Oh, Cecila, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been tending the aftermath of the excess, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. As you should. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlayan. Both Alizé and I are up to assist Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will join those members of the Ilzabar contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating their temper across the lands. Lest you will misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for family Lucinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because the truth of Lord Quintus's words. The truth that, whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. Though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, the greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them to begin anew. I'll visit when I can. By all means, full glad would I be for your visit, and I would believe I speak for Alizé as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over you in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered and shared tidings? None could possibly count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you. In good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Cecilla, from the bottom of my heart. Alright, and then finally, Tataru. Spoken your fill, have you? So I'm thinking to send everyone off. With your permission, then. Attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, our time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. Ooh. Oh, we get the Argos map. Ooh, we get... Oh, cool. Wind up Harros. The footfalls. You got the Endwalker theme. What is this? Flow.
さてと、私とアルフィノはひとまずイシュガルドに行くわ。ガレマルドに残ってる派遣団からの最新の報告書がアイメリク総長のところにも届いてるんですって。それを見せてもらうの。
ついでに防寒具も調達したいところだね。ユルスたちへのお土産も何か探してみよ
う。みんなはこの後どうするの？
私は定時ドラバニアに行くわ。探している本がグブラ幻想図書館にありそうなの。ついでに一人暮らしの頑固な老人の様子も見てくるつもりよ。
俺たちは当てがある旅じゃないが、ひとまずオールドシャーレアンだな。
ええ、一度レポリットたちの様子を見ておきたいのです。まだかの地に滞在している者がいるようですので。
だったら途中までご一緒させてもらえる？私たちはバルデシオン文館に戻る予定なの。
最近来た依頼がいくつか溜まってるらしいからな。まずはそれの確認から始めるつもりだ。
エスティニアンはラザハンかい？
ああ、もっともブリトラから肝心の要件は聞いてないからな。そこにとどまるとも限らないが。
そうか。となると皆行く方向はバラバラだし、ここでお別れということになりそうだね。
その前に一番肝心なことをまだ聞いていないのではなくて？
お前は？
あなたは？あんたは？
君は今日何をするんだい
？Oh, it's Meteoin. I'm not gonna be able to get the answer myself. New adventure. Finn. Appropriate. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. going on over here in Alpus? Oh, it's Vana.
いつ訪れよう
Oh, that's not
と
Vana.
ここは変わらないな。満ちた命は輝き、たゆたう時を生き続ける。だが、感じる。何かがうごめいているような。地の底より深く、星なき夜より暗いところ。あまたの間をつなぐ晩まで。何が起きているのか早急に突き止めたいところだが、本格的に動くのは彼女が到来を予言した星との出会いを果たしてからかな。魔の巣窟たる晩まで
Pandemonium.
パンデモニウム。共に挑まんとする星とはいかなる存在か。まだ見ぬ君に巡り会えるその時が楽しみだ。
I believe Pandemonium is the 8-man raids? Can't remember if the Pandemonium was the 8-man or if it was the 24-man. You've completed the main scenario quest to Endwalker. Quest to unlock new content have now become available in Old Charlayan. Additionally made into the dead end. Okay. Rest well, champion to Aetherius, for many more adventures await you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fuck. So what opened up in Charlayan? I know there's an optional I know there's an optional dungeon. Oh, there is no level 90 quest. Wait, is there? I don't know. I'll have to pop over to what the fuck is this? The hunts. Obviously, you got hunts. Lava Ritz. Though. Oh, that probably unlocks the extreme. Let me see this. This is probably a dungeon. Cutting to the cheese. This looks like a dungeon. This is probably the extreme fight. Okay, this is the hunt nonsense. Yeah, goody. Wonderful. Oh my god, there's more. Okay, I don't care about hunts right now. Cutting to the cheese? Jamming way? That looks like a dungeon? I can't tell if that's a dungeon or if that's the 8-man array. I'll have to look at the patch notes and see what's added from this point forward. This definitely knocks the extremes. Hi, little guy. Who would stand before me with the save of the very start? Okay. I'll regale you with my deeds. There's Zodiark. Oh boy. Zodiark's fall. Eidolon. Oh, that's all the extremes. There's no extreme fight for the final fight. Maybe that comes later. I don't know. Okay. But yeah. Actually, let me pop over some. Oh, maybe it doesn't unlock until I've actually done the role quests. Maybe that's it. But let me pop over to the Black Shroud real quick. Maybe it doesn't come up until I've done the role quests. Okay, there's no job quest for White Mage, unless it doesn't pop up until after I've done the job quests. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's going to be the case, but I could be wrong. And if there's no low 90 quests, then there's no level 90 job quests. But I'll find that out sometime down the road. But yeah, going forward, everything else is going to be recorded. Dungeons, obviously, dungeons. I'm still trying to decide if the 8-man and the 24-man are going to be recorded. Obviously, the 24-man raid isn't going to come out until a few patches. But chances are everything else will be recorded from here on forward, unless it's a story patch. So, with that being said, keep in mind what I said during the credits. All that still applies. I have no idea when the next video will be coming out. So, there's that. So whenever those videos are ready to come out, they will come out as soon as possible. Other than that, that's going to be the end of the streams for Endwalker until the next story patch comes out in 3 months. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I will see you. Well, YouTube will see me in the next part. Twitch will see me in 3 months. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and regardless if this is on Twitch or YouTube, I will see you in the next part. Later.